See that water bottle? Just wait, you'll see the water start to vibrate. I think they're doing it with electromagnetic frequencies, electronic warfare. Trying to hide it a little bit. Piece of shit. Focus problem. Well, you'll see it. It's not moving at all right. See that? It's almost like they're trying to talk through it, but what they're doing is just vibrating it. And that's how they transmit sound into a person's head or environment, is by vibrating the environment. That they can create sensations as well, or physical disturbances. But there's nothing else in here vibrating. There's like nothing. I'm like, there's nothing in here I know of. But I've seen this before. I was in a state hospital. They would vibrate the water in the whole room. This technology, it projects frequencies. It could turn metal into a speaker. It could turn, by making it make sound. They can make creaks in your environment. They can make it roar like there's a dragon in your room. Even though dragons don't exist. It's all movies and stuff. So they like to have me sit down here, and then they'll do it more. They wait for me to sit for some reason. And see that? You can see the water. Hold on, let's wait a minute. Right now it's not doing anything. They used to use, oh, there it goes. See, they're definitely doing it. So I don't even need like an RF meter to tell that they're hitting that water with directed energy, causing low vibration. The thing why I know it's doing it is because I can also hear a sound in my head. And it's kind of, it's like a low pitch frequency that matches whatever they're doing to that. It's in the same pattern. That's why I was looking up there at that, and I'm like, what's causing the vibrations in that water bottle? They used to use on me all sorts of stuff. The very first it's like whole room things they were doing to me were like making it sound like different things were gonna happen, you know, and they're talking to me, and they're like, choose your destiny, you know, and I'm hearing this sound, it's like coming into my whole room, it's not just in my head, you know. They'd be instructing me to get out of my bed each morning and do something about what they're doing. Telling me to call Dion Major Disability Rights Oregon and shit, and you hear all these cool special effects. It's not just a voice. It's like a completely computerized projection And they load up scripts and themes from Star Wars to the Saw and Saw movie, you know, they talk to me to little fairies and to like Bambi, that la 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 with a woman that, you know, like all Twitter pated, but you have the rabbit getting all massaged and relaxed by the female rabbit. And they started doing that to me, but what they picked out that voice, it's the theme, while they were like tingling my body and stuff when I'm in bed. So they were inducing feminine, you know, sexual relaxation and stuff. Um, and I felt it all over my body. Um, oh yeah, they're definitely up there making them. So what I had is a glass of water on my bed, and I'm like, "Hey guys, look at this glass of water." Everyone in my room was in disbelief this technology was being used on me. And I would probably guess that when I was hearing things that were more whole room like, it was both in my head, and in the room itself. Other people could hear it at times and feel it too, but they could see the water vibrating, like there was something vibrating the bed in a way where nothing was vibrating the bed. There's nothing supposed to be. So there was nothing under my bed. My bed's solid, bolted to the floor. The building structure wasn't vibrating very much, except for right there in our room. My bed, the resonance was going through the bed into the water, allowing us to see that it was happening. Yeah, but see, this thing, see, it goes from, they keep like off and on, so they're doing it off and on to that water up there. So other things that people could feel is when they vibrate the air in front of me, and they make it cold. It almost felt like a little buzz. It was colder here, kind of like there was a ghost here or something. But it was them, and I'd say, hey, buddies, come here, feel this. And they could all feel it. Like, what the fuck? It is colder here. Holy shit. And it was warm in the rest of the room. It was normal temperature. But right here, and on my body where they were hitting me with the directed energy. Clay Goodman was one that could feel it, a patient. There was this guy named Vern Kavner who saw the glass of water vibrating in my room at the Oregon State Hospital. It was vibrating. You could see it. And he was in complete disbelief. Like, what the fuck? No fucking way. I mean, he could see it moving. That's true. But he wouldn't believe what I was saying. It was just complete disbelief. And then there was another patient who felt that cold air too. He felt it. It was just, they just tripped balls on it. Now, the other thing they started to do, we're all watching TV. Only the military could do this type of shit. Military and law enforcement, government officials, state officials. Next thing we're doing, we're watching TV, and they'd all hear my name being spoken on TV. That they'd analyze during a sports game, the spectators making noises, shouting, cheering, and then they started to mix in like the sound what was supposed to be a spectator saying Todd, Todd, Todd. And I said, wait, do you guys hear someone saying Todd? And it had this kind of like special effect sound. It was like the sound that I recognized. It was identical to everything else. Okay, it wasn't something. It had some digital sound to it, digital effects. Like there was some type of DSP applied or something, a digital signal processor or some type of sound effect ran through some software, and so I knew the sound of it. So I knew it wasn't coming from anything over the original signal. wasn't coming from someone in the crowd. But they were putting it there, and everyone in the room watching TV could hear it as well. So it was coming, it was either being put in our heads, or it was being mixed in with the TV sound, because they could mix sound in with background sound. They can make everyone in the room think the sound's coming from the TV, but it's coming in by direct energy first. That's the carrier signal. And then it hits. It could hit the speakers. There's many ways of doing it. It could go through the audio signal on the speakers, or it could vibrate the air molecules, and then they can control the direction it aims out. So it sounds like it's coming from an area. They used to do that to me when I was walking downtown Springfield too. Walked by some kids at a park. They're all playing and screaming. And it would sound like they were saying my name. It morphs into the identical screams and sounds of the kid voices that were in the park. So they had the ability to surveil those kids and pick up what they were saying and doing from their space capabilities. This is all coming from military radar and satellites. And then the computer software matches it and then projects other sounds, puts in other sounds of my name being said. It's identical sounding, so it perfectly mixes in with what the kids continue to make sounds doing. They just happen to like that environment of the kids at a playground playing and doing kids things. They thought it was the perfect moment to mix in some kind of cheerful, upbeat support. Because that's what it was all about. They were supporting me and torturing me at once, motivating me to try to fight them. Dr. Robert Duncan backed me up on that. He said, Todd, they're trying to motivate you. They're using the one script on you. So so motivate me to basically overcome what they're doing and achieve the final result of stopping them. And they've told me that, Todd, stop us. File an injunction. Todd, stop it. Stop it. And different shit that they tell me. It's a computerized script, and they like to use a little kid voice, so it kind of sounds really super cute. What's being said? There's no way to describe it unless you listen to it yourself. It's almost de-arming when you hear it, and it feels loving and caring. But then you get to the physical torture and injuries they do, and then you know it ain't fucking this shit. You gotta get it turned off fast. It ain't a fucking game. But when you're poor, you don't have millions of dollars, you probably ain't gonna be able to do it. This thing continues. Anyway, dude, as soon as I take the camera away. What'd you say? Yeah, I can see it. It's almost, they do it more as soon as I pull the camera away. See it? There it is. You see that they can cause a ripple where they want it to be. They can hit just one part, or they can hit the thing in a larger way, cause bigger ripples. That's all of them doing it.